Yo, what is up guys? So there are so many things in the latest patch for Fortnite 3.4. There's actually a huge buff as well as a nerf to some guns in the game, and I'll get into that in a second, but there are a lot of new things in this game now. There is vending machines that you can actually find in the game, and you can actually use your material like wood, brick, and metal, and you can actually purchase items. They are kind of expensive, and depending on the vending machine, they will cost different things, and they are also going to be carrying different things, but they're more so if you actually got a bunch of kills, or if you land in maybe, let's say, Wailing Woods and you find one, you're going to be able to purchase some things. Now, you can actually purchase gold guns for this, but they're going to be costing 500 material, which is not the easiest thing to obtain, especially in the early state of the game. So I want to say it's more so, again, for the later stages of the game. But if you want to go ahead and farm a bunch of stuff and you come across one, that's kind of cool. I definitely like that idea. It gives you something to spend your material on if you have, like, you know, almost 1,000 of each material. I definitely think that is kind of cool, but we'll get into my thoughts on that in a second. But there's also a really cool new skin that just came out. It's called the Raven, and it's got these glowing eyes. It actually looks really cool. Here's like a full 360 rotation so you guys can kind of check it out. And in addition to that, there's also a new glider that just came out today, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like it's completely from a different game over here, and obviously the new skins are always 2,000, and the new glider over here is 800. But the most important thing about this new patch is actually the changes to the guns, because they're going to actually have 100% accurate shot on the first shot of some of these guns. However, depending on the distance that you shoot them, you're actually going to be doing less damage, so you can't try to laser someone across the map. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about over here. So first off, this is me using the hand cannon, and you guys are going to see me aim down sights, and you're going to see the reticle goes to a small little dot, and that first shot is going to be 100% accurate. Now, I did move for a second over there, but the second shot over there is going to be actually able to line itself up. But it was just a small little clip that I had, and I want to showcase off which guns actually have this new change, because it's not every single gun in the game. Obviously with rockets, so the thing is going to take a while before it gets there anyways, but there are, basically it's a lot of the hit scan weapons. But anyways, let me go ahead and actually showcase off what weapons got changed, as well as kind of explain a little bit more about all the new changes. So first off, the new vending machine, I already explained it, but there's different colors is really what I wanted to show off. As far as my thoughts are on the new changes to these little like vending machines that got added into the game, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so you guys can kind of still check out the gameplay here. But oh, by the way, this is gonna be a victory royale on my new account. I carry for loots, 11 KD by the way, as of right now. But anyways, like I said, there's these new vending machines out in the game, and depending on what rarity they are, they're gonna be costing different things. There's also a new mode called High Explosives, which is basically like rockets. As far as the Easter change, they did actually release a different skin for the grenade launcher, but it's just a skin. It doesn't actually change the game. But the important thing, weapons and items, vending machines have been added. And it says that you can find them, they're scattered randomly. So the items that you can find in here, the white versions will cost 100 material, the green ones will cost 200, the blue will cost 300, the epic, the purple ones will cost 400, and the legendary gold ones will actually cost 500 material. Now, if you want to cycle through the items, all you have to do is pull out your pickaxe and just swing at it. Don't worry, they actually cannot be destroyed, and there is no purchase limit to the items available. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, well, like, they do cost a lot, and in the late game, they still actually help out a little bit for a few different reasons. One thing that I really like with this is, since you can purchase the same thing multiple times, I was actually able to purchase AR ammo, because sometimes that's an ammo type that you just don't have enough of. Like, sometimes you need like 200 AR ammo, especially in the late stages of the game. If you didn't get like a bunch of kills, sometimes you just get unlucky, right? You don't see a lot of people in the game, and that can definitely help out quite a bit just to get some extra AR ammo. In addition to that, the most important part of this video, which was the whole change to the weapons, as far as like the weapon accuracy, let me go ahead and actually zoom up on it. So the weapons that actually have the first shot accuracy, meaning that it's going to be 100% accurate when you aim down sights and you're not moving. That's the important thing. You do not have to be crouched, but you cannot be moving. So the included weapons for the 100% accuracy are going to be the suppressed machine gun, the tactical submachine gun, the pistol, the suppressed pistol, the revolver, the hand cannon, assault rifle, as well as the burst assault rifle. Now, it just explains what I just explained, which is you can't move and you have to aim down sights. But there is damage fall off for the weapons with the first shot accuracy. Whether you are actually using that or not, there is still going to be damage drop off in the game. So they kind of adjusted it that way someone can't be sitting super far away and like one shot you, well, I guess technically two shot depending on what gun it is, because at that point, like if it was 100% accuracy with the hand cannon, you could maybe shoot someone across the entire map. Now, as far as like the damage fall off, it talks about the range in meters, and you might be wondering, well, what's 24 meters? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase off this really quick. So via FORTNITE Intel, as far as the distance goes, each square, like if you hit M or whatever button it is on console to bring up the minimap, you guys can actually see each square, like A1, B2, all of those squares, each one of those is actually going to be 250 by 250. And then if you want like a more precise measurement, because I know that might be kind of hard to gauge, you might not be able to determine unless you're hitting like the minimap button to know how far that distance is in like an actual gameplay where you're trying to actually shoot someone. Building tiles are 5.12 by 5.12 meters. But to make it easier for math, I'm just going to use 5. But keep in mind, over really long distances, that 0.12 will actually add up. But again, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to say like 5, okay? Because it's going to make it much easier for you guys to understand some of these integers. So, anyways, the damage fall off on the suppressed submachine gun and the tactical machine gun is going to be at 35 meters. You're actually going to be doing 80% damage, but at 50 meters, again, 35 meters, if we're using like the measurement of 5 for each building block, that's actually going to add up to about 7 tiles. So if you guys think about that, that's a much easier way to recognize how far something is in the game. And then at 65% damage at 50 meters, which is 10, at that point, the recoil is going to be so high, it's going to be a little bit difficult anyways with the submachine gun. Now, as far as the pistol and the suppressed pistol, the damage is reduced, again, 85% at 47 meters, 75% at 70 meters, and then 65% at 250 meters, which, if you're using a pistol at 250 meters, that's an entire square, by the way. You crazy, first of all, but you get some cool meme montage videos. But the thing that I thought was kind of unfortunate, because I was like, oh, what's the hand cannon one? Because that's one gun that, like, if you had 100% accuracy with one shot, I was like, dude, I can snipe with this. But they decided, no, that's not going to be happening. So the damage falls off at 35 meters, because you could technically one-shot people with the revolver and hand cannon, depending on what HP they're at and what color the gun is. But the damage is reduced by 70% at 60 meters, and then 40% at 85 meters. So unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit difficult to pull off, unless someone's low, to be able to one-shot them with the hand cannon. Because that's honestly what I wanted to do. But the most important thing, and the thing that's going to actually make the most sense for majority of you guys, is the assault rifle and the burst assault rifle damage. This does not include the zoom AR as far as I'm aware though. So fall off begins at 50 meters. So again, that's about 10 squares via building blocks. So the damage is reduced to 80% at 75 meters and is reduced to 65% at 100 meters. The headshot damage multiplier has been reduced to 2x for weapons with first shot accuracy. So usually headshots in this game would actually do, well, I'm going to move this over here. So it used to be 2.5, but it's going to be reduced. So headshot multiplier is going to be reduced again for the first shot accuracy, but more than likely, it's unless you're shooting like multiple times, getting really lucky with those headshots, you're going to be able to destroy them pretty fast anyways. But I figure it was just there to be mentioned. So overall, it's going to make some of the things that used to be like 3-shot kills, it's going to make them a little bit more difficult to pull off, again, when you're trying to use that first shot accuracy. But now that we've gone over most of the patch notes, I kind of want to give you guys my thoughts on each of the things. So as far as the vending machines, I like them. I like them a lot, specifically for the campfires. I don't think that they're going to break the game. Like, they're not super overpowered, unless somehow, like, someone drops, like, 1,000 wood or something at the very beginning of the game. You're not going to have to worry about people getting, like, a lot of gold weapons. But since those would be rare anyways to find a vending machine that is also a legendary, yeah, it's not going to be something that I think is going to be super overpowered. But again, if you get a bunch of kills or you land at like really weird places and you just don't get any action, that's really cool that you're still able to kind of get excited about, oh my gosh, there's a vending machine. So I like it. I think it's overall some good changes, but you guys can let me know how you feel about that. But as far as like the first shot accuracy, when you're coming up behind someone, sometimes like you start shooting and like all the bullets miss because it's just the balloon. Like it's unfair. Like it's not even your fault. It's just like just the way the game works. So to let you really get that first shot for that advantage. Overall, like I'm kind of like half and half on it. I like the idea that you will kind of get that first shot on someone, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult sometimes to be able to turn around and kind of have an equal playing ground, because sometimes that happened. Like someone would shoot at you and you didn't know where it was, and you just like you instantly would have that reaction of just walling up, and they can kind of regain their second shot there. So it kind of helps out. Overall, I think it's going to be better for people that are flanking. Definitely will be good for that. But it's going to make sniping a lot easier in the game too, because if you guys think about it, if people want that 100% accurate shot, if like let's say they're on the high ground, or if they're building up really high and they're trying to get that first shot, you can see them be like, yo, I'm going to snipe them. So it does kind of give a buff to snipers, as well as the zoom in ARs. And that's going to be due to, of course, people sitting there not moving, and you got that zoom AR. You're going to be able to get like 2 shots probably on them in the head. Pretty easy, because again, they're not moving, they're looking to get that headshot. So people will be, I think, holding still a little bit over there. But that's my thoughts on that. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid. I'm gonna let the rest of the video play out just because, well, it's on one of my newer accounts, and the ending's pretty decent. Ends up being an uneven fight, but you know, well, I already spoiled it. Victory Royale. But anyways, if you guys want to stick around and watch the rest of the gameplay, feel free to do so. But that's it for the patch notes that I did want to go over. But anyways, enjoy, guys. Here, you guys. Oh wait, hold on. There's people out here.
I don't want to carry the minis. I gotta get my shotgun. If someone wants to carry it, yeah. Okay.
I got it. I'm just gonna go straight for the kills.
Oh my god, dude. Well, like, I should like wait on this.
That's all I need is one more. I hit one. They're weak.
Got him. Is there? Yeah, there's one. Oh yeah, they're down. They're down. They're down.
Alright. Okay, here's camera.
There's like med kits everywhere.
Oh. Okay.
How many?
Another shot. Okay.
Oops, I did not.
Can I have rockets? Do you guys have rockets?
We need to get in circle.
We have 48 seconds, but do you guys have rockets? Gin rockets?
Yeah, I'll drop it as I run.
Okay.
There.
Oh, we pooped them out.
Doesn't it look like you?
Yeah, it does. Oh, wait, right in front of us in a bush.
Where? What?
Wait, let me kill him. Oh, damn it. That's my last kill I needed. He had no idea what the hell he's doing though.
Burp.
Hell yeah, I'm excited, dude.
I keep hearing like a chest, like on my game. It's like, I think glitched. I constantly hear noise.
I gotcha.
What the fuck? That's annoying.
It's because you've been playing by the game so much.
What?
You've been playing the game so much. Like if you play a game long enough, you like just like instinct.
I don't know. Does anyone need AR ammo?
I'm good on that. I have 600.
Do you need AR, Jen? Just jump if you need it. Did you say? Okay, hold on. Let me just get into the circle first. Come down here. And there you go. You just ran off, dude.
Damn. Where the hell are these guys?
Fuck you. There's 6 people left. They're probably like hiding in those bushes over there or something.
I'm pissed. Oh, I need one more kill.
I would build above. Draw gunners.
Oh damn, okay, so one of them definitely has a sniper.
Try to get 20 KD.
Alright, so it's 4. That's actually really difficult. So it looks like 4v3. And I think they're right in front of us. Southwest. If you guys can go...
Don't rush too far though.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause...
Well, no, I got the egg launcher, so like if you guys push up, like I can just spam and it just gets kills. So.
Mhm.
Like, I think this thing is so stupidly strong. Like it's so annoying to fight against. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see him. I see him. They're just all on that loot thing over there.
Are they going after balloon?
Yeah.
Spam all by a balloon, yeah.
Got one?
Knock one. Knock the rocket launcher guy down. I'm backing up.
Yeah, just play safe.
I need to use a med kit.
No! No, don't shoot us down.
Building in front.
Yes!
Oh
Let's go! 11 KD! Oh my gosh. That's what matters. Hell yeah, 100% win rate. Let's go. Oh. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for more Fortnite news and updates as soon as they get announced and other gaming content.